Welcome to our YouTube channel. You are watching Skolo Online, the channel that is all about learning. We teach you how to create your own websites. We teach you how to create your own e-commerce websites. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to create your own e-commerce website on Shopify. And this e-commerce website is going to be selling print-on-demand t-shirts. We've recently done a video like this for WooCommerce, and this one is now made specifically for Shopify. And this video is ideal for beginners. So if you've never done Shopify before, you're just thinking about starting your own online business on Shopify, this is the video for you. We are going to take you step by step in creating your own Shopify account and creating your own Shopify store and start importing these t-shirts directly into your store from their supplier. We're going to be using dropshipping in this video. So we are going to be dropshipping these t-shirts from Printful. This is the service provider we're going to be using. It's called a Printful. I'm going to show you how to create your own Printful account and come in here and create amazing designs from scratch yourself and import these designs directly into your store. This is where we created the designs and we imported these designs into our store. Printful provides you with the mock-ups as well, the models, and the models will be looking like they're wearing your t-shirts. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, and you can immediately go and buy these products, add them to cart and checkout, and just like that, you've got your own e-commerce business up and running. So follow along in this tutorial, and you will have your own e-commerce store that is selling print-on-demand t-shirts from scratch. I'm also going to show you in this video how to create these designs. I'm going to show you where you can go and download images like this, where you can and how you can get the same graphic design software that I'm using to create these designs that you're going to be using in the store. This is the design that we put at the top of our store, and I'm going to show you how to do all of this in this video. We're going to start this tutorial by searching for Shopify on Google. So if you go to Google, just at the top there, type in Shopify and click search and see what comes up. Right at the top of the list, shopify.co.za, or wherever country you're in, that's the one that we want. I'm just going to open that in the new tab. And when you open it, it leads you to starting your 14-day free trial. So you can create a Shopify store for free for 14 days before you have to pay anything. So I've just entered my email address there and the password, and then we're going to enter the store name that we want to build. And this is the King of the Jungle. A store with that name already exists. Jungle Fever Madness. There you go. That's available, and we're going to create that store. Awesome. Just like that, our store has been created. Now, when you get into Shopify for the first time, you have this sort of step guide that helps you along into creating your store. The first thing is to find products to sell. The second one is customizing your theme, and then finally adding a domain for our store. So we're going to find products, and we've decided that we're going to sell print-on-demand items. So let us look at the products that they've got to offer in the App Store. Okay, so you can download your a drop shipping application directly from the Shopify backend, and that helps the integration work much better. So we are not looking for Sprocket, we are looking specifically for Printful. This is Printful, print on demand, and that's the one that we want. Okay, and we're just going to add that app, and we need to find our Shopify URL. Let's just go back and get that URL, copy directly from there, and just put it in there and log in. And just like that, you're done. Okay, so we don't have a Printful account. We're going to create a new one from scratch. If you already created a Printful account from their website, you can just log in there. But in our case, we are going to create a new one. And up. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. I want to start my first e-commerce business. Okay, I need to confirm my email address with Printful before I can do a lot of things. So the first time you come here, after you completed your email confirmation, the next thing that you need to do is to create a product template. On the navigation bar here, you can go to your product templates, file library. This is where you can store images of all the prints you're going to put on your t-shirt, all the stores that you have, because you can connect your Printful store to Shopify, to WooCommerce, to multiple e-commerce platforms, depending on how many platforms you have using the same Printful account. And this is where your billing happens and where you can enter your credit card details, so that when somebody places an order, that order can be automated through Printful, and your credit card will be billed, your statistics, your warehouse, and so forth. Okay, so for today beginner's tutorial, we're going to start by creating a product template, and you can do it there. Okay, and this thing shows you here. Okay, so there are multiple products that you can choose from. Okay, you can print on t-shirts, you can print on mugs, you can print on handbags, you can print on jackets, you can print on multiple product items that are available in the Printful store. Once you've decided what you want to print on, you're going to design a template and put in the designs that you've created in there. And after that, you're going to add the products to your store. Once you've added the products to your store, anybody that comes into your store that you've created will be able to purchase that product from your store and pay you for it. Okay, once they've paid you for it, you're going to come back here and order that product from Printify, and Printify is going to deliver it directly to your client. They're not going to deliver it to you, they're going to deliver it directly to your client, and you would have collected money from the client that you're going to use to pay Printify, and in that process you're going to make a nice hefty profit on the difference that you collect from the client and the amount of money that you pay to Shopify, and to Printify. And this is how you make money. To Printful. And this is how you make money. You make money from selling the t-shirts at a higher price than what you buy them from Printful. Okay? I know I keep saying Printify, but every time I say Printify, just imagine I'm saying Printful. Now, so this is a template example. Okay, and we're going to create our own our first one. We don't need to look at that example, so let's just click on creating our own design. Once you choose a design to create, there's multiple things you can choose from. You have men's clothing, women's clothing, kids, hats, accessories, home living, collections. This is a lot. Home living, this is really nice. You can make pillows, you can make wall art, towels, beanbags. There's a lot that you can play around here. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to show you how to do this from a t-shirt. So I'm going to pick a female t-shirt, and that's the one we're going to go with. And once you pick female t-shirt, you're going to see multiple female t-shirt designs that you can choose from, all with different prices. And so if we look at the top one here, for example, this is the cut of the t-shirt that you're going to get from Printful. And these are all the different colors that this t-shirt comes in. These are all the client reviews that have been made for this t-shirt. And you see 684 reviews is really good. This means that a lot of people have bought these t-shirts. It's probably a bestseller if you compare it to what is there at 471 reviews. And on the bottom here, this is all the different places that this t-shirt ships from. Okay, so if you look at USA, this ships worldwide, stocked in the USA, Europe, and Australia. So depending on where your country is located, you can ship directly there from these different locations, and they will ship it from the closest one, obviously with the cheapest shipping cost. So we're going to go with this one that says bestseller because I like the price as well, and we're going to start creating our design. Now, while that page is loading over there, I'm going to show you the designs that we're going to create on our t-shirts. The thing that makes this print-on-demand business work is the kind of design that you can create and make for your t-shirts. I've created these beautiful looking lions, hence I called my store, I wanted to call it King of the Jungle, but that name was taken. You can get these designs, you can buy these designs from a lot of online suppliers. I got mine from Envato Elements. And if you want to get something similar, and if you have a little bit of money, just Google Envato Elements. Okay. And when you find Envato Elements, okay, when you find Envato Elements, it's the first one that comes up. Okay, so Envato Elements, you can, I'm just going to open it in a different window and just show you all the things you can get from Envato Elements. Okay, oh, so you can get Shopify themes from Envato Elements as well. I didn't know that. Let me have a look there. So I would highly recommend, if you have a little bit of money, because Envato Elements costs, it's not free. If you look at their pricing, I'm just going to open their pricing over there. You can pay just $16 a month, but you have to pay this annually. Okay, but this is probably going to be one of the best investments you'll ever make if you want to create your own online store or a website business, because Envato Elements has everything that you'll ever need. You can get videos from Envato Elements, video templates that you can use for your marketing. You can get music that you can use to add on to your marketing videos, sound effects, graphic templates. This lion template that I just showed you now, I got this from Envato Elements. And so this saves you a lot of money if you're not a graphic designer and you don't have the time to create designs like this. I mean, there is tons and tons of designs on Envato Elements. You can get photos, fonts. This font as well that I used here, the King. This is a font that I got from Envato Elements, but they have multiple fonts. I mean, this is probably going to be one of the best investments you will ever make if you want to do any sort of online business. You need Envato Elements. And I see they've got Shopify themes. You can get unlimited themes. And if you want to create a really amazing store, you want to create it with a beautiful theme and not the basic themes that come with a typical out-of-the-box Shopify. So instead of buying the themes one by one directly from the Shopify store, you come here on Envato Elements and you create an account, and you can use all of their themes, and then you get much, much more on top of the themes. Now, I just wanted to show you quickly the graphics and how you can find graphics for your t-shirts. Just look for whatever it is that you want to make. For example, you want to create something around fruits. You want to print something fruity on your t-shirt. Just look under graphics and look at all the graphics that come up, and you can find amazing things that you can print on your t-shirts. Maybe you want to print, I don't know, in my case, I wanted to print lions, and this is where I searched for it, and this is what I downloaded. And you can find a whole lot of different designs that you can download and print on your t-shirts. And obviously, you have to keep paying the subscription for you to continue using there's a licensing that comes with it, but it's really reasonable. For as long as you're paying your subscription, you can use the prints. And then the fonts, for example, I also got my fonts from Envato Elements. So if you search for fonts and you click fonts, these are all the different fonts you can find. I'm just going to change that. I think I searched for King. And look at all these amazing fonts that you can get from Envato Elements, and you can use any one of these. You can create t-shirts just typing nice, beautiful looking words using amazing fonts, and you don't have to build these fonts yourself. In the past, you had to know graphic design and create your own fonts, create your own graphics, but today you can just pay the $16 a month. What is it? You can just pay the $16 a month, and you can have access to multiple fonts that have been created by professionals globally, and you can print these on your t-shirt, and you can create amazing designs. Okay, so that was just a bit of an by the way, if you want to know how I created my design, that's how I did it. So we're going to go back to our Printful store. And where were we? Creating our product. Okay, this is where we were. Okay, so we're going to put in our design here. Okay, so drop your design here. You can also click on it. There you go. Okay, so this is what our design will look like. Okay, you can position it around, maybe even make it bigger if you want the lion to look bigger on there, to like almost fill that whole area. So this ends show you the print area for this t-shirt, and that's that. Okay, and then you also have an option to add a text. Okay, so let's say you want to type, I don't know, the king. All right, and you then position the text up there. Okay, but I don't like to do this because that's really very plain. What I'd rather do is what I've shown you, is to create the text with the image like that. And then you can apply any type of font that you like an amazing beautiful font like this, or an amazing beautiful font like that, and you can then put that up there. So I'm just going to let that image fill that whole t-shirt like that, and go back to the design, and I'm going to look at the back of the t-shirt. So the back of the t-shirt also allows you to add a print in there. Okay, so we can also upload a different image for that. Actually, I'm going to create something different quickly. I'm just going to create a I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to make this a big, and I'm going to print this at the back of the t-shirt. Just going to change that color to like a nice brown. Actually, like a nice brownish gray. Yeah. Okay, if you want to know what software I'm using here, this is Affinity Designer. Okay, Affinity Designer you can find online by just searching for Affinity Designer. Okay, and it only works for Mac. The last time I checked, I'm not sure if you can get it on Windows. It's a graphic design software that is probably or you can get it on Windows as well. Okay, so you can buy it for Mac or you can buy it for Windows, and it's only 799 Rand. And I'll tell you why I love this. Is publisher, but I'm looking for design. Okay, they've got photo, designer, and publisher. So designer is, you also have to buy it separately, and it's also the same price. The reason why I like to use Affinity Designer is because you buy it once off. Okay, so the 799 Rand that you're going to pay, whatever they're showing you here, it's a once-off price. Okay, unlike Adobe Suite, which a lot of designers use, but Adobe is very expensive. You're paying about the same amount on a monthly basis to have Adobe, and Adobe comes and you have to buy each and every Adobe suit yourself. I mean, you have to pay for each and every one of them, and it can get very expensive. And if you're not making a lot of money, it can get very expensive very quickly. So for me, Affinity is a good alternative to Adobe. If you're starting out and you don't have a lot of money, you cannot afford to have the Adobe suite. And Affinity is also user-friendly and made for people that are not too hardcore graphic designers. So you're not trying to create graphics like this yourself from scratch. You're just going to buy something from Envato Elements, and you just want to do a quick edit, add fonts here and there. Affinity is perfect for that. Obviously, if you want to start a graphic design business and you want to create such graphics from scratch, you might have to go for the Adobes and those kind of software, which are much more advanced and have much more features. But if you just want an editing tool, for example, you want to be able to buy a nice font and just change the colors around so you can use it on multiple things, or your websites, whatever it is you're building. Perhaps you're building a website for clients and you're creating logos, whatever it is, and you're not really too complicated. You can use Affinity, and that's what I use, and I recommend it because it's really affordable compared to what else is out there on the market. And you paid once off and it's done. So I just created that print font, and I'm going to upload it. Just choose that, and that will appear on the back of your t-shirt. Make that a little bit, don't go outside of the print area, just remain within the print area, and that's it. Okay, so I'll say continue, and I've got my t-shirt with the lion at the front and the king of the jungle at the back. Okay, and you can choose the title. I'm going to call this a short sleeve King of the Jungle unisex t-shirt. Okay, and what is this now? I can't see what's, goodness. Back print. I want to get rid of this so I can see what's there. Okay, the product colors, sizes, pick all the different sizes you want. I think extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, that's okay. And save product template. The colors, okay? So you can have the t-shirt in multiple colors, and I specifically wanted the t-shirt in black. Okay, so sorry about that, I forgot to do that. I want the t-shirt in black. I don't want it in white. I want it in like a gray color. Okay, and then I want it in like a brown, no, not an orange, but like that brown. Okay, and yes, so I want it in these colors. So a black, maybe a navy blue as well, sort of. No, actually that looks terrible. Okay, so you can choose the colors that you want for your t-shirt. Okay, you see that line looks really amazing on the black, and that's the color that I want. And then you can see the different variations there. There's the brown and like that army gray. So I've got different color variations on this t-shirt, and that's where you choose it. Okay, and if you wanted embroidery, you could do that as well, but I don't want embroidery. I don't want this to be embroidered. I want it to be printed like that, and I'm going to say continue. Okay, and then go back and just save the product template. And once you've done that and you're happy with your design that you've created and the colors, you can just add it to the store. Okay, so this is now added to our store. Okay, we're going to go into product media to product mockups. Okay, so the product mockups is where you're gonna get that model or the person that you're using to display your t-shirt. They've got standardized mockups. Do you want a black man, a white man? Do you want a lady? Like sort of what style do you want for your mockups that will be displayed in your store? So these are all the different options, and I'm going to just take you through them. You've got that lady. That one shows the lady's face. That one shows the gentleman's face, and so forth. Okay. And you can have it also without a person. You can have it. There's multiple options, and just pick the one that you like. I like that one. Okay, I like that one. And for the front, okay, for the brown, for the army. So this is how this lady looks. Okay, and I like that. All right, and you can have an additional mock-up. So I think one lady and one gentleman is sufficient. Okay, and if you have a product video, you can add that as well, or you can actually don't have to have one. You can just have this created for you. like that, so I'm gonna just pick that and proceed to the details. Okay, so the product title, again, it was the short sleeve King of the Jungle t-shirt. Okay, that's your description, and if you have time, rewrite that description and the size guide, the inches, the tags, a t-shirt, King of the Jungle. Hopefully you're going to make King of the Jungle hashtag a trend. That that tag actually means something, and whatever tags that you want to add depending on what you're selling. Okay, and product collections, we're just gonna put it on the home page because we haven't created any collections yet in our store, and we can change this later. And display your product with free shipping. We're going to adjust the pricing to include the shipping in the pricing. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. Okay, so you're going to see the Printful price. This is the price Printful is going to charge you for this t-shirt on the different colors. Okay, and this is the price you can charge for this t-shirt. You see, Printful is a little bit expensive than Printify that we did yesterday. Okay, but Printful is really successful, and if you get the right design and you get the right brand, you can sell this t-shirt for whatever price you want to sell it for, depending on that brand that people want. So you've got the key to a successful print on demand business is the print itself, because anybody can make a t-shirt. You've got to make your t-shirt design unique that clients want to buy it. So I'm going to decide on what profit I like. So what I like about Printful, they've already, on the Shopify version, they've already, accounted for the currency fluctuation. So you're going to see this in your current currency, and you can just decide by how much you want to increase this by. So they've increased it for you by 129 rand. So for every t-shirt you're selling, you're going to make 100 rand profit. I can actually, I think that's decent, and I'm not going to change it. I think 100 rand per t-shirt is fine, and you will do nothing more than just keep the store running. Printful will take care of everything. When you get an order, the order will come directly to Printful. Printful will fulfill that order, and they will deliver it directly to your client, and you will just get that 452 rands, and you'll pay Printful 322 and keep the profit. This is how this business works. So I'm done with that. I'm just going to click on submit to store, and it's adding a new product to your store. Just give it a moment. Okay, so let's go back to our store and refresh this store and just check that the product has been added. Okay, product has been added. Let's just double check and go to the product itself. And this is the t-shirt, the short sleeve King of the Jungle, Jungle Fever Madness, and inventory is not tracked. So let's just click on that, and you can see the image t-shirts. This is the mock-up that you selected. You selected the gentleman and the female and all the different variations. People are going to be able to pick whether they want the black, the brown, or the army one on the different sizes, and they'll see the prices. So this is how this gets imported into your store. So once you've done that, I always recommend you come up here, you have a look at the video. This is that video that you made. And obviously you want to create a product collection for yourself, and so for that you need to go to collections and create a collection. But for now I'm just going to leave that as home page, and I've just reviewed this store and I'm pretty happy with what the product page looks like. So let's go back to our home page and complete the customization of the theme. If you remember, I said to you, you could get Envato Elements, okay? And if you got Envato Elements, you'd be able to get free Shopify themes from the theme store. But because you don't have Envato Elements, you either have to go with this basic theme, the debut theme, and I think let's just work with that and customize that theme. Okay, so customizing the default theme that comes with your store. I don't want to put a lot of things in my store because um, I'm just selling t-shirts, maybe some mugs and some other things. So I'm going to delete a lot of this. Okay, this gallery, I'm going to leave that on. I'm going to leave the customer reviews, image with text overlay. The second one, I'm just going to just click on it and go to the bottom there and click remove section, and it will be gone. And then featured collection as well, I'm going to remove that because I don't have any collection. So I'm going to have that gallery at the bottom. And I'm going to remove this as well. So this is your text with columns. Just click on it and remove section. And I'm now left with the image with overlay, um, image with text, and so forth. And actually, I want to delete this image with text overlay as well. That one, I'm going to delete that as well, remove that section, and remove this one as well because I'm going to replace it with something else. Okay, so what I want instead is so this is where you add new sections. Okay, so add a section and you can decide what type of section you want. So I just want a nice big banner image at the beginning of my website, and that is image with text, no gallery. Let's see, it doesn't give you a lot of options, do they? Blog post, no. Collection list, featured collection, image with text, no. Image with text overlay, logo list. Okay, so let's just go with that image with text overlay. Okay, maybe we'll figure something about the text and get rid of it. I don't want text on the image. And we're going to select an image. I quickly off camera made this sort of background image that I'm going to use. Okay, I just used the lion and some, the same font that we had there. This font is the Queen Victoria vintage. So we're just going to select that image, upload an image. It's a huge image. You need that resolution to make the image crisp and fit the website, and that's the one. Okay, so I'm going to select that, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and this text overlay, I don't want this text actually, so I'm going to remove it, see what happens. Okay, there you go. So I just want the image without the text. Okay, and then I'm going to save that, and I'm going to go back there, and I'm just going to move this to the top, just underneath the header, so that you start with the header and then you have this, what's happening? Just underneath the header there, you have to do. And I want a bit of a spacing, like I want that, not spacing, I want to add a section with the t-shirt that I'm selling, and that is going to be a featured product. Okay, and add that, and we're going to feature our main product that we're selling, and that's the only product we have in the store, hence that's the only product we can feature. And I'm going to click save there, and if we go back, you can sort of push that to the top. Okay, there. Okay, and save that, and what you will have is the King of the Jungle and that t-shirt, web image, and all the different variations and so forth, and people can share it, pin it, whatever, and you can now have multiple gallery images there and customer quotations. Okay, so let's quickly update the testimonials. You just want to click on it and type whatever you want to say. Amazing t-shirts. Okay, and on the next one, just click there, and all right, and then we the author's name, I don't know, Jabu. Okay, and on the first one there, we forgot the name there, Mary P. And for the last one there, we're just going to say I received. my order in like 2 days, so I was happy with that. Okay, it's kind of things customers say, and this is Peter. And if you want to add another testimonial, you can do that, but for now I'm just going to save that and have like realistic looking testimonials. This is not a real store, and we just left with a couple of images that we can add there, so let's do that. Gallery, select an image. You can find free images from Shopify to use for your store, so I'm just going to pick that. Okay, and for the second one, put it in the middle, that's fine. For the second one, I'm just going to look for an image there, and free images from Shopify, again, women, because I'm selling women's t-shirts. I'm going to pick that one and select. Okay, that's the second image. And the last one, I'm going to again select a free image from Shopify, women's fashion, and I'm going to just pick that one. Okay, select. There you go. All right, and then you're gonna save that and go back. Okay, and this is your website. Okay, we just created this website. Now we're selling t-shirts because I'm amazing into, obviously you will have images that are more related to what you're selling and so forth. And what you can do now, we're going to exit from there. There's just a couple of things that you need to do before you can actually start selling. The first thing I recommend is you go to your products and you add more products. I'm just going to browse through that very, very, very quickly, okay, for the sake of time. You need to decide on the payments and the payment methods that you're going to be taking, whether you're going to take a credit card, a PayPal, whatever, and you need to set them up in the store before you can receive any payments. You need to set up shipping and delivery. The shipping methods that you're going to be implementing. You need to decide how much you're charging for shipping. I always recommend you give people free shipping, and then you just include that shipping cost inside your product pricing. Then you need to decide on the taxes. What are the taxes that you're going to impose on your products? You need to think around your country's value-added tax, and if your company is paying value-added tax, you need to include all of that inside your product pricing, because the product pricing that you get from Printful does not include taxes. You must include the taxes yourself in the pricing. And then just go through this list, and if you have questions, I mean, feel free to post it in the comments, feel free to post it in the discussion areas, and we will try and address those questions as we go along. And we will create more videos in the future where we go into details in all these things that we're going to get into to actually get your store up and running. You need to also think around your marketing apps, and the app, so far we only have one app. You're going to have to create apps for marketing, because you need to link your products to social media and market it to clients to get more business and more traffic. And there is a lot to get into when it comes to Shopify. What I have shown you in this video is the absolute basics just to get a store up and running. I will create more videos in the future, so do subscribe. Now let us for that final unveiling moment, okay, let's go back to our store and have a look at what our store actually looks like right now. So if you just click on that little eye over there, it's going to open your store for you. So clients coming into your store, this is what they're going to see. Your store is currently password locked because you haven't unlocked it. If you want to disable this password, you need to enter your credit card details so that Shopify can start billing you. They will not bill you today, they're going to bill you 14 days from today. So you can disable this password now, enter your credit card details, And 14 days from now, if you don't like what you're seeing, you can go and disable your Shopify account and you will not get billed. So you will only be billed 14 days from today if your store is still operational. So I would recommend, if you really want to test it out, you've got 14 days to disable this password, put in your credit card details, and see what happens if people actually buy something. If you don't make a sale in 14 days, you can come back and disable this password. Now, this is what the store looks like. This is what we've just built in the last couple of minutes. It's a t-shirt store that sells your brand of t-shirts that you've called King of the Jungle, Jungle Fever Madness, and you currently only have the Shopify address. You can also change this and create your own domain. We'll show you how to do that in other videos, but for now, you are in business. Thank you for watching.